Hello. Um, right, I've got all these rolls, empty toilet paper rolls. This is going to be some serious recycling, not a pretend recycling, but serious recycling. I've cut the roll into pieces and into strips. I'm going to roll them into beads and see what they look like, and then I'm going to maybe paint them up with acrylics. I'm not going to use nail varnish because the fumes just makes my brain ache, so I can't use that. And even though I like the result of nail varnish, but I've got neon coloured acrylics and all kinds of acrylics, so I'm going to have a go at using them. Right, I'm going to cut some of these. I'll show you how I'm cutting them. Just a second while I put you into position. Right, I'm going to cut this roll, just cut straight through. Depends whichever way you want to cut it. I'll decide to cut it across like that. I'm not going to measure anything. I mean, you can do it if you wish, but I'm not going to bother. All I'm going to do is cut it, oh, it's a bit stiff, cut it at an angle like this to the corner to create a triangle. There, one triangle. Now I've got this going off at an angle that's wider there and narrower there, which means I'm going to cut my triangle in this direction. Oops, it's a bit stiff. Sorry, this is going to curl right in front of the camera. There we go. So, there is the triangle. So that's what I'm going to do with this piece. I'm going to put you on pause while I just finish, and then I'll come back. Right, I've got a few triangles. What I'm going to do to stop these corners from sticking out when I'm rolling, I'm just cutting these edges in a bit so it's that shape, so when you're rolling it's not going to stick out, and then you'll be able to put a bead next to it without it being pushed aside and you've got this horrible gap. I'm going to do the rest of this the same way, so I'll put you on pause for a minute. Just to make a point, if you find that the triangle is not quite in the centre because this part is a bit longer than this side, all you need to do, let me have a look, just to get it a little more pointed into the middle, I just cut it at an angle like that, and then get it, just a sec, there we are, that's better. And now, sorry, I'm just got the camera on my knee. Right, and then I'm going to cut it like that. And then you should get the point in the center of your bead. Right, I'll carry on. Okay, for the other part, the other way you can cut it, which I did as well, instead of cutting straight across like that, if you're going to cut your triangles at this angle, what I do is I cut it into a triangle starting from this roll. There. That's not straight, is it? That's how I'm going to start my bead. And then I'm going to cut my triangle this way. And this is the triangle. And that's how I'll be cutting all the way along. This way and that way. I'll do another one. You don't have to be perfect about it because it's all in good fun. You're recycling your paper, and this is what I consider serious recycling. Okay. It definitely is. And you're making use of stuff that you really wouldn't give a second thought. I probably won't be painting it tonight because it is late, but I will be rolling them. And they will be ready for painting. That's a bit straightish. Never mind, I'm going to cut it at a triangle this way. There we go. Ah, see, I've got another triangle out of it. And then I'm going to cut these corners. So I've got these shapes. Stick that there. Do them all. And they're quite stiff, so I think you're going to get a good sized beads. I mean, you can cut it any shape you want, really. You can have straight barrel beads with these, and then decoupage it with some these paper serviettes. You get some beautiful floral serviettes or some really colourful ones. You can decoupage it. You can decorate it any which way you like. I mean, paint it up first. Paint it whatever colour before you decoupage, so that you get the results that you're looking for. Okay, there we go. That's a little skew width. Can you see? I like it a bit straight. So the point of this is going in the middle of my bead. Right, doesn't matter about that coming off. Okay, I'll leave that. I'm creating mess, but that's the fun about recycling. Right, I've got all these to do yet. Right, I'll put you on pause while I do that. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, the paper is cut, and not all of them. I've got enough to be going on with. It's just to demonstrate what we can do and how it looks. I'm not sure if I want to use the 2mm roll or the 3mm roll, so I'm going to use both just to see which one I prefer. I'll use the 3mm first, and I'll put the glue on the tip. And also, the beads don't have to be perfect, not really. even if they end up skew with whatever. Right, it refuses to roll. I just wet the bottom end of the paper. It helps sticking on the roller because the moisture makes the paper stick. Okay, just hold it a bit because it's stiff card. But it's really good source of material. Don't know why I'm going out of focus. Got stuff to clear up after, but see that it helps to cut the corners there. It gets it nice and straight. And always pull the bead near the slot. It stops the bead core from being pulled out. So this is the 3mm, and it's a reasonably big size bead, which is interesting. Right, I'm going to use the 2mm now. See how it responds. Okay, I'll just put some glue on the tip. It just helps it to condition the paper to get it ready for sticking down, I find, because this one might be tighter. I might not need to moisten it. Okay, it's still loose. Alright, just moisten it a bit, see that? Just a little more. Because it's stiff paper, I mean it's cardboard, which makes it a bit more unpredictable, I would say. Okay, that one wants to stick up. I just put some glue on that and stick it down that way. Stick that one the opposite direction while the other that direction. Stick it down. It's because it's toilet rolls. There we go. So you see that? You get that problem. But I'm rolling it this way, so these are inside of the bead. Okay, this is the 2mm. Where is the other one? And this is a 3mm. It just depends how big you want the hole, I suppose. I like smaller holes. I'll carry on with the 2mm for now. I mean, some people condition their paper. I suppose you can do that with these as well, but I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to worry about it. It's the moisture of the paper that helps it to cling to the metal of the roller pin. I just stick the glue on that so it doesn't come up. See that? So you don't want that sticking out. So if we stick it down, Should be all right. Right, this is what I'm going to do. And then when I've done them all, I mean, they make nice colours just to varnish them. Just this rustic colour. That'll make an interesting bead. I'll leave some unpainted, uncoloured, and I'll paint some of the other soap. I'm not going to film that because this is all going to take me up tonight, and I'm not going to put my camera on pause till the morning, because if I switch it off it will stop anyway. And unless I do a two-part, if I do a two-part, this is going to be part 1, and then the colouring can be part 2. Let me know what you like, if you like me to do a little video on painting these. Otherwise you can use your imagination, I suppose, and have a go yourself and have fun with it. Right, that's it basically. I hope this has given you some idea of what materials you can use, even toilet rolls, which is which is quite valuable stock, really. It's not to be underestimated, is it? And if you can get some beautiful beads out of it, just don't tell anybody where you got it from. Just say, oh, I'm just recycling, but don't tell them what you recycle. If it offends people, they might not like the idea. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it and enjoyed the little interlude. Thank you for your support and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.